Come on, computer. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna remember time so you guys can see what I'm doing. Share. Everyone. Okay. Now I just gotta launch this. I'm going to. Okay. Okay. Today we're going to be doing our drawing. This time I'll make sure you can see it. Okay. I already know what I'm going to draw. We'll start. I was playing a game the other day. Oops. And I found this really cool. I got this really nice screenshot. And I was kind of hoping to draw an type look. Don't want to do that. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to select the tool. For this, I am using the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I have it charging right now just so we don't die. Doesn't die on us. Yep, this set is called Procreate. And I do not have the Apple Pencil yet. I will be getting that within a week or two. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. Right now I'm just using regular size to draw, but you can also use your fingers. I'll just show you some of the things I've drawn lately. You know, just a couple changes to the logos. I drew the ones here where you can see my mouse. I drew these. I drew those, and then these came with it. This is actually things people have drawn. So hopefully I can do a good one. There's more I've drawn with it. They're just not on there. I delete them and I save them as a file. So this may take a while. I'm not going to do a really detailed sketch. I'm just going to do a light sketch. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Hoping to do. Hopefully, when I get the Apple Pencil, you'll be able to tell because it'll be more like a pencil. I am no means anything of a good drawer. This is just for and to show you the power of the iPad Pro and what it allows you to do. This is definitely better than where I can draw freehand. That's where I like this because I can insert a photo and I can get rid of it just as easily as I edit it, and then all I have to do is tap on it. So really good, nice feature with this. You can zoom in, rearrange this any way you want. You can rest your hand on the iPad with sometimes get a little mark like that, but not too often. And when you're using your tools, trying to think what it's one of these. It's not right. This. When you go to preferences, you can no, that's not it. Manage gesture controls. Here, as you can see here, it gives you some tools. So you can see here it supports Apple Pencil, which is this is Apple's really made for. When you look at the app on the App Store, it will actually show it with the Apple Pencil in use, but you obviously do not need to use that. I'm not using a pencil. I'm using an actual stylus, not made for drawing, and I'm able to draw just as well. Still getting the pencil mainly because Apple fan right here. If Apple makes it, probably gonna get it. Now there are rumors of Apple making a home device. For example, Amazon has the Amazon Echo with the Alexis, and Google has Google Home. Basically, the rumors are Apple's building a device like that. It's not certain yet, but it's a huge rumor. There will be a keynote that they're having within a month. It's either a month or a couple days, a couple weeks or something like that. But I'll definitely be talking about that when it comes out, because I'll probably watch it, or I will watch it. May not be right away, but I will watch it. I always watch the keynotes. Then again, I haven't watched their latest keynote because of the new MacBook Pro. I'm stuck with the 2015 MacBook Pro, which is fine with me. And now I got the iPad Pro, which so far has taken over my schoolwork and that I used to do on my MacBook Pro. And right now, the only thing for the last week that I've had this, the only thing I've been using my actual MacBook for is the live streams. That's it. I do all YouTube work, everything on this. I love it. Just a couple of glitches here and there because of the non-professional style. It's just so much surface area on the screen, but as you can see, it still works really good. I'm just a terrible artist too, so remember that. The only reason my arts that I've drawn, or my sketches that I've done so far, is only because of this app, the power it has, the iPad Pro, and the fact that I can trace this well when I have a photo. If you remember, if you look back to the gallery, this one I did. I don't know if it's still there. No, it's not still there. But I did this in layers so I can take out the clouds, I can take out the paint, take out that. I traced this entire thing, traced it. Then I just added, some coloring. And then finally I added the green and the white, which gives it, and then I added the clouds, which gives it that flying effect. As you can see here, I screwed up a little bit, but when you're zoomed out like that, you can't really tell. Another one I did here. This is what I drew yesterday, or Sunday in a live stream. A nice thing is if you go here, video, time-lapse replay, it'll show me drawing it. So this is the what I was Sunday, but fortunately you couldn't see it. Trying to find background. Finally, I feel like it looks better. And there it is. I even got a really tiny on the bottom, thanks to this app that I could never do. So, so it looks like now I can go back. I can do these to any of these, but I gotta work on this. I want to get this live stream, just so you know, may go for a few hours. And because what I'm drawing, or we may do a 2-part video to this. I definitely love this app. This is one of the apps I use daily. Some productivity. I've never really been a big in the drawing in that, but once I got this app with the iPad Pro, I absolutely just had to get it. Even though I didn't have the pencil yet, I just had to try it and see how well this thing worked without it, because I ended up not being able to get it. For $6, this app is awesome. Now, if you ever heard of Notability, it's basically a note-taking app that supports the Apple Pencil. So you can actually like write on notebook paper or composition notebook paper, college ruled or whatever size you want, graph paper. But unfortunately, then it's hard to do it because your hand would move it. But thanks to the screen that they installed into these iPad Pros, you can rest your palm on it, which is actually how I'm drawing this so nicely, or outlining this, because I can set my hand down, my entire hand down on the screen, just one, but you really only need one for this, so I can get these really precise lines. So I have to lift up my hand and try to keep it straight. Like here, I'm going to, just so I don't accidentally erase another line, because you've double tapped. Okay, maybe not, but it always did it to me. But sometimes you'll lift your hand and it'll delete it, because there's a feature or whatever, but sometimes a pain, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to get rid of that. See, I really got a nice tight line around this. Go ahead and if you want, you can. I'll do my best to put a link on the J&J Studios Facebook page of all the things we've drew using Procreate. Review of Procreate coming out in a couple weeks when we get the Apple Pencil, and along with a review of the iPad Pro. Go check out our unboxing of the iPad Pro. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Good, I'm halfway there. But yeah, this will be a something we'll do a lot. I'm gonna just quickly check my stream. I'm gonna share this to Facebook quickly. Go. I'll do my best to put this into split screen. But it is not going to be that easy. Can we do this? Oh, no, we cannot. Okay. We'll go back into the app now. Okay. If you're just joining, we are sketching this game I was playing the other day. We're just sketching it out, tracing over it, and then we're going to color it. Kind of like customize it using Procreate on the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. That was terrible right there. That's way too thick of a line. Definitely recommend this app if you have a iPad. It will definitely increase your drawing skills. It feels weird because you're not drawing on paper and you don't get that ruffling of the paper as you draw, but it still feels good when you have a rubber stylus to draw with. I just started myself. I thought I was all the way over here already when I wasn't. I thought I was way ahead of myself. Usually, how when I draw a plane or any kind of vehicle is I start with an outline of shape, then I'll go back and I'll do all these little lines later, just so that I don't get ahead of myself too much. Nice. There we go. If you want really precise lines, I highly recommend going until they're pixelized, because then you can really just line it up. Make sure you're getting to the everywhere you need it to go. Yeah, see, there's that little glitch thing. Or not a glitch, one of the features where you tap in some way, it'll. Yeah, it's there. Zoomed in, get that real good. The outline usually doesn't take too long. This one is going to take a little while. This live stream will be going till about 8 o'clock, maybe. It's a little bit too hot to go outside today, so won't be doing too much out there. So I have really nothing better to do besides homework. And there will be What's on My iPad Pro video coming out once good, and then I have more apps that are for productivity. Right now, I don't really have that many productivity apps, mainly because I don't have a pencil, the Apple Pencil, and a lot of productivity apps use the Apple Pencil for that, or for what they, or the, I don't know how to explain, for what the apps are made for. That's really bad, but oh well. So once I get done with this, basically then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create another layer, and I'll be doing a more detailed sketch then, that way these lines. Getting there, just have this piece of the wing. It's currently 82 here in Milwaukee, so sweaty. Let's see, off the window open. Turn the fan on. So if you hear any background noise, that's just the fan. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out. I'm going to get rid of this. And there's my outline. So right now all I'll do is I'll go in and I'll get a really fine thing eraser and I'll just go in and I'll hear anything my hand picked up or paper accidentally thought was a thing or any little scrubs. So there's my rough outline. So now I'm going to add another layer. I'm going to add this. Now I'm going to get the mountain. I'm not going to do the controls. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. No, I think I will. But, I don't know. I'm just going to do a rough outline of this. Since it's mountain and it's supposed to be rocky, I won't even really care how it looks. I'll just... I'm going to forget that. I don't want that in my photo. I'm just going to start in here. No controls. This is how we roll. Okay. Now I'm just going to do a little. Okay. Just a little tips on kind of like how I do my mountains, and I'll kind of do stuff like this to show that that's like a little drop off. And then I do this usually just to show that this is here's where the light's coming from. So I'll put sun. This basically reminds me that the sun's coming this way, so I can do some shading. Okay. Now that's done. I will show you what that looks like. It looks like that, and then I can drag this for more. No, maybe not. Or maybe it is. It just doesn't look like it. Actually, I can get rid of this and I can erase the insides of these lines just to get rid of them right away. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to finish this in this video. This live stream, we're just going to work on the main sketching of it. Okay, there's my outline. One thing I can do from here now is I can add another layer, and then I'll put this yellow. I'll do my sun right there. That's how I want my sun. So now I can go over here and I can painting, airbrushing, texture. Let's try check texture. Increase the size of my brush here a little bit. Now, next thing I can do is I can go under this. I can go under elements. I can do some of these, but I can also have these retro. I don't want any of those. No. No. Charcoal is a nice one. Oh, here, what it says. Let me just spin that down a little bit. I'm gonna get rid of these mainly because that looks ugly. See, I have these in their layers, so I can erase this all I want, but I can't erase that. I'm gonna just make this a little bit bigger. I'm gonna erase a little bit of my sun, but that's okay. Actually, I'm just going to erase all this. Forget this. We'll just here. I don't know why I didn't do this earlier. There. Now I can go this layer. I can. Oh, do want to do that? I can erase all of this without erasing that. Okay. Like this. We'll add one more layer for now. Basically, so we're gonna put this to our background already. Kinda nice. I'm gonna find like a sky blue that I feel guy. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do one of my. Here. Ooh, didn't even know that one. Industrial. I forgot I had some of these. Metro. Gotta find the water. It's or the clouds. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna put some. Ooh, don't want that. I'll put some nice white puffy clouds in there. I don't know if I can't see it. You can see it on the iPad, but I can't. Okay, so we're just. Okay, there's cloud. There's another cloud right there. It doesn't really matter what I do because I can always relayer these so you can't see them. So I'm gonna erase this right here. That looks a little bit too thick, so I'm just gonna. Again, too thick. That's a nice thing with working with the iPad because you can constantly edit this. Yeah, looking pretty good. Maybe put a little cloud here by the sun. Okay, so that's just shows me. So that's gonna be my picture. Now, if look, I can drag these and then reposition them. You probably just couldn't see it too well, but I just put that farther back. So it's at a different layer. So now I can color over those when I get to a different layer. Now I'm gonna add another layer. I'm gonna add this back. Oh, look, I actually it looks a lot better just with that. But now I'm going to add not a lot. I'm not gonna do all these little stripes, but I'm just gonna do like the main little structural details. Oh, get rid of that, me. Okay, clouds. I want to go all the way back to sketching. Like this one. Okay, so now I'm just gonna do like an outline of this window. So this is where I do a lot more of the intricate details, where it's more, where it helps you tell what it is. Like right now, right here, I can just put a line straight down the center. And then now when I take this background off, you can kind of see, well, it's a plane. It's a plane. That looks more like a plane. I ain't done yet. Right now I'm just going over the main lines. And then later I'll go back. Actually, now I'm going to go back. Wait, I got to do a line right here. Because I want that the same color. There. Now that's going to be one color right there. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to lighten this up a little bit. I'm going to just... No, that's not how I want to do this. I'm just going to do a lighter sketch. You can see it's going to show lighter. See? It's lighter. These little things in the wing. Okay, that's done. I'll take a little break and I'll check the chat quickly. Really? Come on. Yesterday, people were blowing up the chat. Nobody? Come on, let's get this chat started. Y'all are just haters, that's all. That's what it is. You're just haters. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. It really does help us. I'm not going to do like a bunch of really small details, but I'm going to do some crud. Some minor touch-up stuff like this. I'm basically just going to draw this so you could tell the structure of the plane. Like right there, I'll do those little spars. Okay, I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to get rid of that. Now you can really start to tell it's a plane. Just as an extra missing piece of detail. Okay, done with that. Now we're just gonna do this little spot right here. No, good, you can do that. Man. That's a little tool I just started using. Don't really prove it yet because it's so glitchy like that. But hold it there, it'll basically give you a straighter line. Okay, plane's drawn. So now I will rid of that. Check it. There it is. Maybe I will get to the whole plane. Now I can just delete that layer. Boom. Okay. Now that I'm left with this, I only got a half hour left for this. Find a paintbrush, painting, a flat brush. We're gonna go to. We're gonna do a blue plane with white outside. So I'm just gonna go around the border. Just give myself a little bit of border. This doesn't have to be perfect because when you zoom out, it'll kind of cover up some of the hidden features or some of the hidden mistakes. Wait a minute, I don't want to do that yet. One thing I always forget to do is when you're doing this, add another layer. Never hurts to have too many layers. And yeah, every time you add a layer, it just gives you more. Excuse me. More of the that little sense of depth. Go back and fix it then have to erase a bunch of stuff and redo it and it looks sloppy. This I can just redo that one section without messing up the other stuff. If I go to this gallery and I click on this one, look here. On one layer. Let's see if this one has more layers. It may just because these are demos, they have one layer, but okay. Any of these have layers? No, okay then. Usually these have layers. You'll see like tons of layers. Like this one I did. Here's all the layers I did. I had background color, clouds, the paint, the little pieces of paint, and then the actual outline, which gave it look. Basically the same principles I'm using for this, except for I'm doing a more detailed photo with an actual background. I will try and see if I can put a link out because when I can share this as any of these as Pro, PSD, PDF, JPEG, or JPG. I call it JPEG. I'm not sure if that's called JPEG or a PNG. So I'll see if I can send it out to you. Or if you want a copy of any of my pieces of art I've drawn, uh, comment down below. I'll try and get a hold of you then. Send me your, or then once I think I can, how I can get to you, maybe just send, I'll then say, send me your email on there. Or I'll give you my email. Go ahead, email me. Then I'll take your email or saying I want this, and I will get you a PDF or PNG of it, and you can print it off when you get home, or when you get home, and then you can print it off at home. Now, this one thing I always forget is can't really erase this and stuff like that. I always want to erase by and it won't by forget because I'm on a separate or a different layer. One thing I also do is I'll swipe over. I'll lock them. Just so I don't screw them up. So right now the only layer I can work on is this layer. See, it lists them all off. Don't know why there's 2 layer 6s though. Don't want to do that. One thing is if you hold it down somewhere, it will give you that color. So I'll do it here in the white. Hold it there. It switches to white. Hold it here. Switches that color to blue. You can finish coloring. It may look like I'm doing huge lines. That's all I've been doing. What else? Last like 5 or 10 minutes. It will feel like eternity, but you're really not taking that long. One, I will go back and I'm gonna use a lot thicker marker. I'll probably use something like this thick. Not that thick, but pretty thick. Just to finish it up quicker. So I won't be doing so much of detail. Over here I'll use it, but if it helps you, you can go ahead and take off some of the extra layers like I just did. That kind of just helps me get a little idea of what I'm coloring. I want to get rid of all these because then you're not going to know where you're coloring, but just like the outer stuff, go ahead and you can even take off the background if you want, which I do sometimes for this, just so I can see the color a little bit better. People are going to join the live stream once I add everything on and goes, holy cow, he worked really quick. Or the stream has so much lag. Okay. Now I gotta just finish up little things like this. Get the rest of the details done. And I'll be all set to finish. Like I'm just gonna do this right here. I'll color this in. Even though it looks like I just colored over that because I did, I can go back and adjust it so that do that. Like I can just, I'll go over to your layers and I'll just drag them and I'll switch them. This really is a really fun app to use. Like I said, I'm nowhere near a good. This app allows me to kind of hone in the skills I have. Almost done with the outline. Usually when I'm coloring like this, I don't even rest my hand at all. I'm just letting my hand glide back and forth and trying to keep it steady. Mainly because it's just easier to me. And a little bit quicker. A little bit slower and you gotta get a little bit closer. Almost done. Okay. This is what we have so far. Okay. Now I'm just gonna go in, fill that in, and we should be good. I'm gonna quickly fill this in black. So mainly just so I don't forget. Okay, now here's one of the features I like sometimes. Hold. There you go. I'm back to blue. Exact same shade. Now I'm just gonna widen this up just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, this allows me now to really get this done really quickly. We got an annoying little cat. on. Trying to live streaming here. I will go back later and kind of like just put some more paint where I missed. Princess, stop it, tickling me. Not done yet. May look like it, but I'm not. Now I'm gonna go back and unlock these though. Okay, didn't the details didn't really show as much as I wanted to, but you can still somewhat tell. Almost done. Okay, just doing some final touches here. Getting rid of these excess. What's going on here? Getting rid of excess. Okay. Nowhere near done though. We got some more to do. It's o'clock. Feel like stupid to do a whole another live stream and something that's gonna take me like 10 minutes to do. Okay, so we got so far. Not done yet. Go back to this. Just, water, no. What that? Go back. And clean water. Clean to cotton. How does cotton look? White. Cotton. Let's go to element. Depends. Just got a one thing also. And ladies and gentlemen, here is our finished product. Plane flying over the snowy Alps. Hope you guys enjoyed. This. Wait, almost forgot. Goals. Burnt tree. We want to go to a nice gray. Never mind, looks too junky. Never mind. I am not really good at shading when it comes to stuff like this. So I'm gonna go to this. I'm just gonna delete that stuff. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. No sun. I killed the sun. Okay. Product. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will make sure to try and find a way for everyone to be able to get one of these if they want. Talk to you guys next time.